Today's lesson, viewers, is why the Rockledge Road Hazard Rodeo was made. Why the Huntington Pike safety issue is not just about two people, no matter what you are hearing. Petitions have been given to council with a cross-section of drivers, both inside and outside the borough. Why we have been called liars, and we are not. Neither is the pastor of a local church a liar, nor is the person who is colorblind and is being affected, both of whom were among the signers of the petitions. Local officials anywhere love to say it's only you. Why? Because they don't want you to know all the facts. And the truth is that they have been given documentation. And the truth is that the Huntington Pike area is not supposed to have the current crosswalk design. A maroon brick design was recommended by the Revitalization Committee. It was changed before construction. The truth is the dividers down the middle of the road were not supposed to be there. The truth is the island at Church Road was not supposed to be there. These facts were confirmed in a letter to the editor in the Globe newspaper by a leading member of the community and a former member of the Revitalization Committee, and by the Revitalization Report itself posted on the borough's website. Let's take a look at his letter a little more closely. If you notice here, his title is "The Task Force's Vision Was Not Fulfilled." Okay? Now here we're going to read his first sentence that we have highlighted here, and that says, "The plan called for distinctive crosswalk markings for pedestrian safety, but the committee did not have any knowledge of the psychedelic design implemented." So why were these recommendations changed? His second thing here says, "The task force did not endorse the raised mid-pike areas with plantings and unattractive yellow reflective uprights. The committee believed that any raised area, especially at Church Road, would not be appropriate." So why were these designs changed? Why were islands installed when they were not recommended? That is a mystery for sure. We're also supposed to have an identity separate from Abington in Rockledge. So why do we have their crosswalks? We encourage every Rockledge resident and those who drive Huntington Pike near us to be subscribers to the Globe newspaper. One good thing that has come out of the problems along the road is the fact that a reporter is again monitoring council meetings. Because of the economy, there had not been a newspaper rep there. Well, they're back. And in case you did not see the Globe article on Church Road, what is happening there is that the human brain is getting confused. As drivers are turning, here's Church, and as drivers are turning left onto Huntington Pike from Church, they are braking inappropriately. And that was revealed when we gathered the petitions. People at the front of the line are stopping at the wrong time, and the people at the back of the line are having fender benders. When the back of the line moves forward, the cycle continues, and the entire reason for the Rockledge Road Hazard Rodeo is to tell you all the facts and keep you informed on what you are not hearing. We know the truth, and officials know the truth. The difference is we've organized the petitions, the video, and the protest in general because we want to fix the situation before anything more serious happens other than fender benders. They're bad enough if that's your car. When the train accident happened recently in Washington, we're all shocked that the transit authority was warned by the federal government that they should fix the problems on their trains. They chose to ignore the situation, and there was the accident. Well, we've got a setup exactly the same here. Warnings are being ignored. Council has been recommended by the consulting firm hired by PennDOT to find alternative designs in Phase 3 of the streetscaping work. That's as much as PennDOT can do, because once the work is done, it's the responsibility of the local government to maintain the road. So the question is, will they ignore it? Someone raised a really good point in the comments to the video. They said, oh, PennDOT would never authorize something that was a problem. But that's exactly what they've done, without having discussed anything with doctors and possible medical reactions. Conversations with the lead engineer in Harrisburg for PennDOT confirm the ultimate goal of road streetscaping is to slow drivers down. What a conflict! He compares the situation to what is done at Alzheimer's facilities. A really large black circle is painted at the entrances to these facilities. To the human brain, it appears like a giant hole in the ground, and that stops the patient from leaving. Well, these crosswalks are playing games with the human brain. And the horrifying part is that their people are behind the wheel of a car. You'll hear these words from officials: traffic calming. That doesn't mean calm like soothing. It means calm to stop the speeders. Whether it's the roundabouts in Hollywood up the road, busy stencils like our crosswalks, concrete dividers, etc., they're no more than visual speed bumps. How can we know what medical problem or reaction someone will have coming down that road? People of Rockledge, we are telling you the truth. Your children, parents, and grandparents are not safe to be on Huntington Pike, whether walking or in a car. And that is the truth. It is up to us as a borough to assume the financial responsibility of correcting these reactions. So we skip a parade one year, or we have bingo fundraisers, or a Monte Carlo night. However we do it. Because the only question is when we're going to do it. Are we going to do it before or after something happens? And we say before.